Yeah, I just looked up and I realized that I'm shirtless. Hold on. I didn't think I had my camera on. Hold on. Alright, that should be good. Um, yeah, dude, it's just... I've been busy ever since that Siege video. Sadly, I deleted it. I've been taking some time out to think, and I've been keeping to myself and talking to more people to more people that I'm surrounded by, and I've been trying to do better to help better myself. Like, you know, you know, just like I'm trying to be like my best me, and it's like being the best you is probably the best thing that you could ever do, especially in a time like this with COVID going around and all that. And trying not to, fail everybody that you really love and shit, so um yeah, I've been doing like a lot of thinking, and yeah, maybe I am empty, but it's not the worst thing in the world to be empty. Sometimes you do it because sometimes you're empty because you feel like you don't belong, or sometimes you're empty just because you feel like you're unwanted or something. And that's honestly just me in a nutshell. I feel empty almost 24/7, and I feel like I can do literally anything, just fail people over and over and over again. And it's not really the best feeling, I know, but I'm so used to it that I do it every day without even realizing it, and I hurt people every single day because of it. And I feel like an asshole a lot, so I usually call myself an asshole. And when people tell me I'm an asshole, I say like, yeah, I know I'm an asshole. That's why I do it. But to be honest, I could be more friendly. I could be less angry with people. And I'm not even angry at people. I'm just angry at the world because I feel like nothing ever goes my way. It's just hard to deal with. And me being my age and what the fuck? Oh, those are two different words. That's why. But yeah. Anyway, me being my age and me feeling like I'm unstable. It really doesn't help with me being depressed and all that. So every day I try and better myself to make myself feel more. I don't know how to explain it. More, I don't know the word. More assertive, I guess. And every day it just gets worse and worse and worse for me. I feel like this morning I woke up feeling like fucking shit because I got off a long talk. And some every now and then people need a long talk, just to wake them up, to remind them of reality. And it's small talks like that that make people alive, and it's small talks like that that make people be who they are. And me, I can't really be who I am because I feel like if I am, then I'm just gonna cause more problems for other people, and it makes me feel like a bigger asshole than I already am. And I know I usually come on YouTube to like see if anybody else feels the same. And to be honest, I seek guidance. I need people who know what they're doing, so I don't keep making stupid choices and making dumbass decisions. And it's honestly what I'm known for. Like growing up, I was a problem child, and I knew I was a problem child. And I did everything but make people happy. I used to make the teachers' lives hell. I would never do any work. I would literally just throw a tantrum over everything. It was just really annoying to deal with. And looking back at it now, maybe they were right. Maybe I am just useless. And to be honest, it's not really the best thing in the world to feel useless, because you could feel a million things at once and it just sucks. So what I like to do, I like to insert myself, you know, try to make myself feel motivated, try to make myself feel happy. So I'd be doing this shit every single day, waking up feeling sorry for myself. And you know what? I will feel sorry for myself because nobody else is here to do it for me. And to be honest, it's really stupid sometimes. Um, you could be completely numb to people and they wouldn't really mind. And that's the type of feeling that you wouldn't want. Excuse me. And it's just like I said it before, it's okay to feel sad, it's okay to be upset, but to use that to your advantage, you don't deserve to be spoken to. It's just you shouldn't be doing stuff like that. And if you're really that sad to the point where you like cut yourself and stuff, you need to find help, please, because when I hear stories like that, like people tell me that they used to cut themselves, it makes me really sad and it makes me feel really bad for them. And most of the time, it's usually because they're attention seeking. And I don't think it's fair that they basically tell you to feel bad for them. Like, that's basically what that is. Attention seeking. It's like you're basically getting people to feel bad for you. And honestly, people who do that, I don't really feel bad for. You know, people who have real stories to tell, and like people who actually listen. Those are the people that I respect. Those are the people that I talk to. But everything else, it just really doesn't matter to me. And honestly, it's whatever. Honestly, like, you could be the dumbest person on earth, right? I wouldn't blame you because I'm dumb myself. I really stupid. I've shown people that I'm not over and over and over again, and I've shown people that I can outbest myself at literally anything, but I just don't do that anymore. I don't use my knowledge to my advantage. I just sit back, I fucking smoke. Like earlier I was drinking lean. It's not good. And I know it's not good. I have friends who tell me that it's not good, and I really look up to them. But I know it's wrong, but I do it anyways. It's not, it doesn't make you cool. If you think drinking lean and smoking pot makes you cool, you are wrong. It's really bad for you, honestly. And I know weed isn't as bad as smoking vape or smoking cigarettes, but it's it's really bad. Like your lungs, your kidney, all your internal organs, they get ruined when you do stuff like that. And it's really not good, and you shouldn't have to feel like you have to do drugs. You should have free will over everything that you do. You shouldn't have to feel forced to do anything. Um it's really, honestly, I find it scary to hear about people and their stories. Like, I know girls who are rape victims. Like, I know it doesn't sound, but it is real, and it does happen. And when I hear their stories, I feel really, really bad for them. And it just, I fight people. Like, I fight a lot of people who do stuff like that. People who rape, people who perverted people. I mean, I dislike them. I just really want to like hurt them. And it's people like that who actually deserve attention. And shit. And to be honest, I wouldn't really be as mean as I am to people if they just came out more honest. I mean, I know I lie. I lie a lot, but at the end of the day, I always complain. I always tell people what I'm like actually doing. Like I told a while ago, I got caught skipping school, and they kept on asking me that I skipped school, that I skipped school, and I kept telling them no, and then I realized that it wasn't right to lie. So because I felt so bad, I just told them. And lying is really a bad thing. I dislike liars, but it's hard to, like, I understand if someone lies though, because I lie too. And again, I keep saying it's not right. It's not right. I know it's not right, but to lie and trying to make it right, or like lie so much that you believe your own lie, it's not good. You always have to come clean at some point, and people who don't do that are weak. And I feel bad for myself. I know I do. I feel bad for myself because I lie, and I really lie about petty things like my age. My name is Jalen Rivera. I'm I'm 14. I was born January 20th, 2006. Um, I grew up in a really rough area. Um, I'm not gonna talk too much about my past though, because a lot of crazy shit happened. Like, one thing is I used to get my ass beat, like a lot. And I would fight a lot too, like in school. Like, I'd cause a lot of problems, and I used to, growing up, like in kindergarten and stuff like that, I used to like destroy classrooms. I used to run around the entire school. I used to do a lot of stupid shit that kids nowadays wouldn't do. And looking back at it now, I remember I'm an idiot. And it's just really stupid how I do shit. And I'm just, I just need someone to vent to. I don't like talking to myself, and honestly, I'd rather talk to people when I'm alone. Like right now, it's 4 in the morning right now. I'm talking to literally no one, hoping that people would understand. And I do this a lot actually. Like, I stay up really late, and I dislike texting people is like not my it's not my go-to. I'd rather call. And to be honest, I could do better for myself. I could do a million and one things to make my life better, but I just choose not to. And people call me stupid for it, and I know it is stupid. I don't even know what I'm doing for myself, but explore that later. But yeah, I know it's stupid, and I know I need to stop, but I'm trying. I always I've had people tell me that I don't try. Is it that I don't try, or is it that I just choose not to do it? And I don't like to try. I don't like to try. I try, like, in games like Siege, sometimes, like, I'll get really heated at the game and then I'll try, you know? Um, I just dislike a lot of things about myself, and I dislike a lot of stuff too. I dislike almost everything about me, and the fact that I feel that about myself, the fact that I feel like I have to dislike myself isn't really the best feeling, And I would love to have someone to talk to about this stuff. I have a therapist, but we only have like 30-minute talks, I need someone who I can talk to almost 24/7, because I always have something sad on my mind. There's never a time when I'm not sad. And I don't like feeling this way, but I do anyways, and it just makes me feel even worse for myself because I can't control anything, Um, on another subject, depression. My depression is something I've grown up with a very long time, a very, very long time. Depression is just me. Like, I am literally like one of the definitions of depression, and I know it's not the best feeling. It's really not. I used to cry myself to sleep every night. I used to cause problems for a lot of people, and if I'm being honest, I still do. Earlier I had a conversation with my brother, right? And he knows that I don't look up to him, but I never really told him the reason why. And the reason is that because I'm afraid that if I tell him, I'm gonna hurt him, and I don't want to do that because I hurt enough people already, and I just want change. Like, I want everything to stop, and I don't look up to my older brother. He takes it the wrong way because I have an older cousin named Elijah. He's 17. I look up to him because he's positive. He's he's really polite to me, and I see him as an older brother and not my actual older brother because he's more mature and he's smarter. My older brother, he thinks he's cool, right? Because he hoes around with a bunch of females, and I wouldn't really say, actually, never mind. I wouldn't really say hoes around. He plays girls who play him, right? He has this girl, right? She's a what I would call a close friend. Her name is Erica, and she's dating my brother. And my brother has different girls in his background on his phone. He still talks to his first love. He says that he barely does, but he still does. I don't want to make my brother seem like an asshole, but I don't look up to him because he's such a bad influence. Like, what if I started hoeing around with other girls? What if I started cheating and lying and actually, well, cut the lying part. What if I started cheating and dating other girls, making the girl I'm with feel bad? I don't like that. And I used to fight people that cheat. My older brother, we've been into like when we were smaller, we used to get into several physical altercations. One time I spit on him, he messed up my entire face. I used to get him really, really mad, and it's because, and he has a really short temper. He's like me. He has a really short temper, and we just fight a little bit too much, and I would love to look up to him. He doesn't know, I hate him, but I love him, He's someone that I can actually, I don't even know, dude. It's really complicated with me and him. Him being my older brother and me not looking up to him. I don't know how it feels for him. I'm pretty sure it feels really bad, but in my defense, I can't look up to him because he's such a bad influence and he does so many bad things. Like when we were smaller, he would do something really petty, like he would steal and then he'd blame it on me, you know, shit like that. So me looking up to him is like looking up to the fucking Grinch or some crazy shit like that. I just can't, you know? And if I tried to, it'd just be no point. And honestly, I don't feel bad for him. I feel bad for myself because I feel like I can't do anything to please anyone. I can't make anyone happy, you know? And I try to make people happy and I just end up making the problem worse and making the situation worse than it already is, you know? And it's not a good feeling, you know? And I don't like I don't like myself. So I keep bouncing around the same things because it's honestly this quarantine, like there's really nothing to talk about. Um, Speaking of quarantine, I wonder how you guys are doing with that. I hope you guys are going through your quarantine really well, and I hope you guys are at good health. And anyone who, I mean, it really doesn't matter anymore. People are leaving their house anyways. I'm pretty sure the virus is dying too. So I hope everyone is alright, and I hope everyone's staying safe, you know, with all the riots, fucking killer bees and shit like that. A whole bunch of crazy shit going around. That scared the fuck out of me. Um, I just hope you guys are like all in good health, and I hope you guys are doing good. But for me, I'm not well mentally. I need people to talk to, or I'm gonna keep feeling worse and worse every day, and it's really not a good feel. I keep saying the same shit, bro. I'm sorry. I'm so fucking corny. Um, I try. I try my best to make people smile. And when I make people upset, I hate it because it makes me feel like I did something that people dislike. And usually it is something that people dislike. Or maybe it's something I did to make someone upset. I don't like to. I don't like making people upset. But all I can do is disappoint, make people upset. I'm really lazy. That that I can guarantee you on. I am extremely fucking lazy. And I feel like I just can't get anything done, you know? And I want to say that I could do better, but deep down I know that I really can't. And if I try to do better, it's not going to work because I'm just so bad at it, you know? And I want to be someone. When I'm older, I want to have my own music career. I'm going to be moving in with my friend Kenneth, Xavier, and my older brother, Nathan, right? And we're gonna get started on my music career, you know? And I hope one day that I can be a voice, you know? Someone that people listen to every single day. And I want to have fun with it as well, you know? Um, and I just feel really stupid, you know? I feel like I can't get anything done. I feel like I'm the most useless person in the whole fucking world, and I don't know what else to say, honestly. I mean, I can't make people happy. I'm fucking useless. But I just can't, dude, you know? And I I want to be good for other people, you know? And I don't want to sound like too depressed, but if I had like if it was a personal choice, I would kill myself. And I know it's like a little too much, and I'm probably gonna get this streamer video banned, but I need help, you know? I'm not stable and like I'm not in my mindset at all. And I'm really just a sight to make eyes even sorer, you know? I can never please anyone. It doesn't matter who it is, you know? It's just I don't know. Honestly, I could have quit my life a long time ago, but I'm holding on. Just barely, but I'm holding on. I'm holding on for the people that I love. I'm holding on for literally everyone who ever cared, you know? And I hope I can be there to see what everybody turned out to be, so that way I can rest in peace happily. And it's gonna suck when I get older. I mean, the second I graduate high school, I'm moving to New York. I'm gonna make $1,000 and I'm moving to New York City or somewhere around there, you know? And it's gonna be great, you know? And I want to take people with me. I want to be close to friends and family. I've grown up in Massachusetts almost all my life. I've never left. I've only left on vacations. Um, I think the furthest I've ever been was Florida, maybe. I rarely leave, and even, like I'm an introvert. I stay inside. I'm really antisocial, and I just don't like making friends. I don't know what's wrong with me, but it's just no. I can't. It's impossible for me. You know? I want to be somebody one day. I want to be. I want to make people happy. You know? And I had it. It happened earlier. I had my dad. Like when I was greeting my dad, he said, "Hello, my depressed son." He knew. And I wouldn't really say I'm surprised, because, you know, he's my dad. But he knew. He knows. He takes account for it, and he's... I don't know what he's doing about it, but... Fuck, I'm tired. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing about it, but... I hope it gets better. Honestly. I don't want to be some kid that just has depression, you know? I want to be somebody. I'm not saying I want to be noticed. I'm just saying I want to be somebody, you know? And to be honest, actually this is probably a good stop for the survival world. Um, but yeah, if I'm gonna be honest, I could be doing a lot better for myself. And to be honest, it's just I need someone to talk, like me as a person, you know, I need someone to talk to, and I feel like I can't talk to people because they just don't know how it feels. or maybe they do know how it feels. I just don't know how to explain it to them because I get too nervous and then I break down and then I just don't know what I'm doing. But it's like this: if I'm gonna talk to someone, right? If I'm gonna talk to someone, I want to make sure that I relate to them to the fullest. You know, um, I want to make sure that I, like me as a person, I can relate to them so I can help that person, you know? And I don't want to be the one getting therapy. I want to be the therapist. I want to help people. I want to make people feel better about themselves. But nowadays I feel like I just can't, you know? And it's not a good feeling at all. It's not. It's really not. What the fuck? Where am I? I remember this world. Ah, yes, the shipwreck. There you go. The fuck. Oh, now I remember what I was doing. If I, never mind. Um, Let me try and do a better introduction. You know, so you guys can try and understand me a bit more. My name is Jalen Rivera. I grew up in Massachusetts. I was born January 20th, 2006. I'm antisocial. I'm depressed. I I'm not good enough, you know? And I don't even know, like, I don't know why I complain. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Um, I like video games. I constantly get into arguments and fights over really stupid shit. And to be honest, it's just not good, you know? I could be doing a million and one better things and staying up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning talking in a fucking stream. I could be, I don't even know, dude. I don't know. I don't even know if this can hear me because with the R6 stream, I had to delete it because the audio wasn't good enough to be heard. So I hope this one's good because this one I put the game volume down and all that. I'm gonna be really disappointed if this doesn't work. I don't have anything else to talk about. Um, Whoever's watching this or whoever watches this in the future, I hope your day or night's going really good. And I hope that you're not going through as much pain as I am, and I hope that your family is okay, and I hope that you as a person is okay. Um, to my 9 subscribers, I love you all. I mean, I know you guys are really either friends or family, but I really do. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate everyone who comes into my life, and it's really sad when they have to go. And to the people I love, like in here, you know, I really don't know what to say because you guys have been there for me for so long, so fucking long, and I just can't repay, because I'm not, I can't, I'm not the best person. I'm not someone who you can look up to. I'm someone who you can look down on. I'm someone who you can have pity on. I'm someone that you can't respect as a person because I'm just not good enough. You know? And I can't. It's not that I don't want to, it's that I can't. I can't stop. With the drugs, with the alcohol, I can't stop. I can't. Unless I can find someone to help me truly suppress the amount of pain that I feel in here and help me suppress the amount of pain I have in my heart. But the day I find the house stops smoking, I'll stop drinking, I'll stop taking drugs, I'll stop everything, and I'll really stop to appreciate them. And to the 9 people who are watching, those are people that help me with that. And I don't want to sound like I'm I don't even know anymore, dude. I can't explain how much I really appreciate everyone who watches my videos, and can't I can't explain how much I truly adore the people who help me, and I just don't want them to leave. I'm scared of them leaving. I don't want them to leave. I don't want it to happen, and I can't allow it to happen. And I don't want to be emotional like this late at night, and I don't want to be emotional. I want I just want to feel like a normal person. I want to feel like I belong. I don't want to be noticed. I just want to feel like I belong. I want to feel like people need me here. And I want to continue to be here for the people who actually do need me. And I just can't. I just fucking can't. I'm just not worth it. I'm not worth wasting the time. I'm not worth wasting the trouble, you know? And the day I find someone who can truly help, the day that I find someone who can teach me how to be a better person, I'll really be open and I'll really look forward to it. I don't like being the person I am. I feel like I could do way better. But my mentality just won't let me. And I would do anything in my power to make other people smile. That's a Juice WRLD quote. Holy shit. But yeah, I'll do anything to make someone smile. If I know you in real life, text like and you watch this, text me, ask me how I'm doing, you know. I'll probably respond with something stupid or cheesy, you know, just to try and make you smile. And fuck, I'm actually tired now. I know I keep like randomly stop talking, but I just can't explain how I feel anymore, you know? I feel like I'm not even worth the time anymore, you know? Well, I'm gonna leave the stream off on this note. Good night. Love you. Whoever's watching this, text me so I can help, you know? And if you need someone to talk to, or you need someone who has to be there for you, I'm here, you know? Don't be afraid to comment. Send me your Instagram or something. I'll text you, you know? Signing off.